Hey there, rock fans. It's time for another slabbing video. In this video, we're going to take this interesting looking agate rock that Kendra found out in West Texas at the Coconut 06 Ranch. Now looking at it, it appears to be, well, mostly quartz. However, I'm seeing some chalcedony, and then look, there's some color in there as well. So although there will be lots of quartz in these slabs, I think there's a good chance that we'll see some beautiful contrasty chalcedony as well. Hopefully anyway. We're gonna find out. What I'm gonna do is get this on the 18-inch slab saw. I'm gonna make a few slabs, and then I'm gonna bring them back in here and show you what they look like. Welcome back inside. The slabbing's all finished. Now, did we get a good rock? Let's start with these little end pieces here. Well, as we expected, there's quartz. You can see something over here that looks a little interesting. Maybe some little dendritic stuff there. Is that what I'm seeing? These are just little throwaway pieces. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, that's interesting. That bodes well, right? Okay, let's see our first full slab. What does it look like? There's all that nasty quartz. I say nasty. I know. Some people love quartz. I'm just not one of them. You got that red host rock, which is interesting. Several fractures, a little bit of chalcedony in there, right? Ooh, that's a pretty looking slab, isn't it? I will give it that. Those colors down there look good. I don't think they're useful as far as lapidary work. That's probably just rhyolite right there. Oh, I don't know, maybe I could do something with that. Let's take a look at the next slab. Well, more of the same. Looks like a giant fracture right there. I'm surprised that piece did not break off. Well, that host rock there is actually interesting looking. You can see there's some of that light blue chalcedony down there. Plenty of fractures though. Not liking that. Okay, next slab. Once again, we have this resilient piece here that seems like it wants to break off, but doesn't. Interesting. A little bit of chalcedony in there. Well, 95% quartz though. Well, to me, that's disappointing. I know some of you like quartz. It actually looks really cool right there on that angle. That little window right there. I do sort of like that. And more of those little dendritic features right in there. That's cool. Last slab. The end that just does not want to break off. Yeah, more of the same. Well, when you look close, you can see some pretty interesting details right there along the edge. That is interesting to me. That just bumped it up a point for me. Let's see this last side here. Should we try to snap that end off? Let's see if we can even snap it off. Nope. That's pretty solid right there. That must have healed itself. I guess it did, right. You can see this other fracture running perpendicular to it. So that black line in there is actually pretty robust. I wouldn't even be worried if I were to cab over that because that's actually, man, that's solid. I can't break that. Okay, and this is what we have left. Just what you would expect. If you're into quartzy rocks, this one's for you. If you like the pretty stuff, I know, I'm being judgmental, like this light blue chalcedony, then there's some, just not a lot. Maybe if I were to continue cutting into this one, you see right here, it looks like we might be getting into something. Maybe there's more up inside of here, who knows? That'll be for another day. Time to grade this one. What are we thinking this time? Oh, look at that nice translucent quartz. Well, as I've said 1,000 times before, I'm not a big fan of quartz. It's not ugly, but it's just not my thing. So I'm gonna give this rock I'm gonna give it a C. Now let's make it a C+. Thanks to all of you out there who watch these videos. I hope you enjoy them. This was a fun one. It's quartzy, but you know, to each his own, right? Still, I think has some pretty interesting patterns in it. So overall, not a bad slab. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and be sure and check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.